Welcome back to Top Tier Trivia. Albert Einstein, born on March 14, 1879, was a physics rock star, didn't start as a genius. He was a daydreaming, tempered tantrum-throwing kid who didn't speak until age 2. Imagine a toddler throwing chairs. School? Not for him. His teachers labelled him forgetful and said he'd never amount to anything. But little did they know, this curious mind was just waiting to rebel against boring lessons. At age 5, a compass sparked his fascination with invisible forces. Who knew a simple needle could lead to E equals MC²? Einstein's school years were a roller coaster ride. He got decent grades but hated authority. He once said modern teaching methods were strangling curiosity. Talk about a rebel? Math and science. He aced those. By 11, he was reading college-level physics. At 14, he was a calculus whiz. But he despised the rigid school system and dropped out at 15. Einstein took a year off to self-educate, then bombed the language and history sections of a college entrance exam. Oops! But he found a school that appreciated creativity. Graduating in 1896, he enrolled in the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School. He loved math and science, but skipped lectures like a pro. After graduation, he faced rejection after rejection. One instructor was particularly grumpy, making job hunting a nightmare. Meanwhile, he fell in love with Mileva Maric, a fellow student. In 1902, a friend's dad landed him a job at a Swiss patent office. Einstein married Mileva the next year, and they had 2 sons. But 1905 was his miracle year. He published 4 groundbreaking papers, including the photoelectric effect and special relativity. Initially ignored, his work gained traction when Max Planck gave it a thumbs up. Suddenly, Einstein was the hottest name in physics. He snagged prestigious academic positions, including the University of Berlin. In 1915, he unveiled his general theory of relativity, explaining gravity as a curve in space. After World War I, 2 expeditions confirmed his theory, and he became a global sensation. In 1921, while returning from Japan, he learned he'd won the Nobel Prize for the photoelectric effect. But instead of discussing that, he talked about relativity. Classic Einstein. He also dabbled in cosmology, predicting a dynamic universe. For the rest of his life, he explored wormholes, time travel, and black holes. His ideas were so ahead of their time that scientists are still winning Nobel Prizes based on his work. Imagine if Einstein had listened to his critics. The world might still be stuck in the dark ages of physics.